About, hey, this is our reasonable sacrifice. Every man at the age of 18 and up supposed to be doing what we do.
Wow.
If you're an Israelite, that's the Lord commanded. The Lord, we literally an army.
He got like 8.
You know, and the Lord is literally.
Go ahead, my bad.
Let me see if you got the one I think because I'm trying to.
I just want to say something to you. We're not trying to be over righteous, you know. We're still in this world.
Oh, I see.
That's why we get grace. You know? So don't feel like, oh, you gotta, because there's no way you're gonna do every commandment. You're still in these bodies.
Real quick, this is Tobit 4:7. It says, "Give alms of thy substance, and when thou givest alms, let not thine eye be envious." Like you said. This is in the Apocrypha. This is Tobit chapter 4.
Yeah, that's the history.
So it says, "Give alms of thy substance, and when thou givest alms, let not thine eye be envious." Like you were saying, like I'm basically don't give it with any type of hatred or any type of malicious intent. Like you were just saying, everything you're saying is scripture. It says, "Neither turn thy face away from the poor, and the face of the Most High shall not be turned away from thee. If thou hast abundance, give alms accordingly. If thou have but a little, be not afraid to give according to that little. For thou layest up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity." You know, meaning that when you fall on hard times, or where you're in a situation where you can't get out of, the Lord is going to deliver you. Because that alms, like
no, it goes back to the precept you quoted. You know,
multitude of sins.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to read that next.
Okay.
It says, "Because that alms do deliver from death, and suffereth not to come into darkness. For alms is a good gift unto all that give it in the sight of the Most High."
Hey man, I say what because I had something to say. I'll say it after you finish with your precepts, because it kind of going not left field, but
I got a precept.
Did you have that cover a multitude?
Keep fighting. Keep fighting though.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You the Lord planted the seed. Now it's up for you to to basically water it.
This is
And really, all the understanding that you're gonna get is coming from the Lord. So really, you're asking the Lord to open your mind, because the Lord can put a stumbling block in front of you. He can blind your eyes, or He can open your eyes. And that's the main thing. That's why you gotta be sincere. You know, like you said, we ain't got time to play no games. We don't. We live in a time where the whole world is against us. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we're at the bottom, and we continue to be at the bottom while these other nations are exploiting us on a very high level. We don't have no time for playing games.
Man.
We don't have that leisure.
I forgot where I heard this at. What you call the scripture where cockroaches and grasshoppers, like something like you talking about. We're in love with this world, but in these white folks, Edomites, whatever, they gonna turn. They gonna like angry cockroaches or grasshoppers. Something. It talks about how they gonna show you.
Yeah, they gonna show you who they are.
Donald Trump, you see, the Lord, they went out and voted for him.
They gonna see who they are.
Voted for him. You think they love him? They tell you. Right. They're telling you.
We just talked about that earlier.
They said two out of every 3 white men.
They're showing you. They're coming out. They up their problem. Ain't no difference.
And Trump, but I like Trump though, because Trump brought it out of them. Trump made it cool to be who they are.
To be who I am. Yeah.
This 1 Peter 4:8 says, "And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins." You know, so like the other scripture said, it delivers from death. You know, and sin is death. You know, because the repercussions for not following the laws used to be death.
What is this? The wages?
Yeah,
the wages
of sins.
The wages of sin is death. Yeah.
I know you have like 8 precepts.
I got.
That's part of the grace.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just to add to what I was talking about earlier. You know, you don't want to store treasures up down here. You know, everybody want to be rich and famous and get out like cars and stuff. You want to store your riches up in heaven. You know.
Oh yeah, that's
that Luke 6.
Huh?
That Luke 6.
Yep. No. Matthew 6.
Matthew 6. Sorry.
It's the book of St. Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19. It says, Lay up not for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
So like charity is one of the biggest things you can possibly do. You know, that's really storing the treasures of heaven. You know, that's one way you can do it. Like we come out here and make our bodies a living sacrifice. That's part of the treasures that we store in heaven. Because those works, well, we got the faith first, but the works are like the spiritual tokens that the Lord takes account of. And it's all being stored in heaven. It's like whatever you do that's charitable, it's being stored in heaven. But most people want to, I just did a lesson on this, man. Most people do their charity in front of men. They'll have their cameras and shit, and they'll be getting praise from men. But if you do it in secret, you know, like the Lord commanded us to do, He's going to reward you open, you know, or you know, He'll reward you later on down the line. You know, that's how the Lord works. You know?
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Right, so it's reasonable to present our bodies a living sacrifice. That means we got to come out here and pretty much us being out here on the highways and byways is
Spiritual, like
it's the altar. There you go. It's a spiritual altar. Then we come out here and present ourselves in front of our people, because one of the commandments is go, you know, through the highways and byways and preach the tidings of the kingdom. That is a commandment. So we're supposed to teach the kingdom. We're supposed to preach the kingdom, because that's what's coming. Regardless of what people believe or not, that's what's going to come. This every age, every society before this one fell. What makes you think this is the most wicked society ever known to mankind? You think this ain't gonna fall? This place is out of here already.
This is our worst captivity that we ever been in.
Modern day Babylon.
You see, these were the previous empires, right? And they just rebirthed. Let me see where we at. They just rebirthed these. Well, you know, these two. Okay. You know, the Roman Empire, because America is Rome all over. You know, yeah. That's exactly why. You know, even the infrastructure is built like the ancient Roman coliseums, and courthouses are built like the ancient Roman architecture. You know, because they want to resemble this. They want to bring this back. This was these Edomites, their pride and glory, their height of their civilization. And this is when they start first ruling in the earth during the Greek Empire. You know, under Alexander the Great.
Greek, yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing great about it.
Yeah, or Alexander the Great, you know.
And a good indication too, look at the courthouse, look at the pillars.
Exactly.
The same, built the same way, same thing.
Brothers, I got to get my car, get some air in my tire before this.
It's a pleasure.
Hey, I enjoy y'all, brother. I enjoy y'all. I got a ways to go, but I'm learning.
I'm learning for you, sir.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Which means,
it's a book of Psalms.
basically, it could be anyone on the list. You know?
These different tribes.
Yeah. So all them people on that list, we the same people. But we live in a society where we're divided because of skin color, or because of our financial status in the world. But we all the same people. You know? Hey, I'll tell you, what's the Lord's name?
Bahashim.
Yeah. Yahweh Shai.
Father, name of
Yahweh
Savior.
Yahweh is the Father.
Don't call on Jesus, call on Yahweh Shai, because that's going to save you. Jesus ain't going to save you. Our people been calling on Jesus for hundreds of years. And look where we at. They got a church on every corner
One
in
more
the city,
time, though. One
all over America. But look at our condition.
You said his name, why you say
Yahweh Shai. Yeah, Yahweh Shai, because hey,
I
when you start
appreciate y'all,
praying to
brother.
that name, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
start
work on
having
things,
visions.
man.
You're
Thank
gonna feel
you.
yourself.
Brother, you left.
You don't want to pray to this guy.
Thank you, brother. Okay,
Because
a lot of people-
the J, the letter J wasn't even invented until the 17th century. You know, this is only a few hundred years old, and we know the story of the Lord goes back 2,000 years. You know, flip it for him. According to the Bible, Revelations 1:13, the Lord is a black man.
Right.
And he had a woolly beard, a white woolly beard. You have white woolly hair. You know.
I heard something about that. I heard something about like they said Jesus was black.
Somebody give him Revelation 1 and 13. We can prove it. You know, that's what we out here to do, to prove it. His name is Yahweh Shai, which means he delivers. He is the deliverer. He's going to deliver us from the situation that we're in here in America.
You're announcing his second coming.
All over the world.
His second coming. He's coming soon. Sketchy, this is this.
I don't know, but yeah, man. And hey, this is what we here for, man. You know, we don't need no vainglory. We don't need that.
Oh my God. It's about to die, bro.
It's about to die?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Oh, y'all be smooth, bro.
All right, now.
I got my phone.
I'm having my friend come on. We can come back around here though. I'm gonna bring my
All right.
friend over here.
Okay.
All right, bet. Now watch how Jake start raising up in droves. Because this was always the truth. This was always the light. This was always that water. You know, like the scriptures talk about. You got it.
And you feel it. You feel it in the spirit. You see it happening.
Yeah.
You know, it's starting to like speed up. You know.
Yeah.
He ain't want to come over here.
Give me a Romans 13.
He
I'm
ain't
still
want to come
holding
over
that
here
James
though.
too.
Or is it a 13 11?
Still holding that James. Pass.
He kind of young, so he was like, I'm kind of scared to go over there. Oh, go over there, bro.
And you know that's crazy because like Jake had that fear on him, man. And Lord, you know that man, that's part of the curses, man. Having that fear to go be a man and walk up to other man and conversate with a man, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Jake ain't used to that, man, because that is the curses, man.
Yeah.
You know,
And the society teaches you to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? You know?
It's like you really want to hear, but then you don't want to come over there. And then another thing is too, because I remember when I first walked up, you know, to your brothers out here was out here at camp, and yo, you can feel it, bro. You know the Lord is there, bro. It's a different feeling, man. As soon as you walk into that circle, man, like you just feel it, man. You know?
That's the angels.
He probably felt that too, you know.
What's that scripture said? You look, he said, it's angels
camped
camped
around,
around
yeah.
us. This angels camped around us right now, watching over us, man, keeping us safe.
Yeah, it's like a spiritual force field. You know?
It's the Lord working. Romans 13 11.
Romans what?
Did it go there?
I think it's still going.
Yeah, it's fair to go.
Romans what?
13, 11.
13. It's high time to move on.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So funny? That's what's so funny. We finna go to World War III with the other nations. Tell me what is so funny. You smirk.
And you're going to get caught up in the middle of it.
We want to know what's so funny.
No,
Let's leave it. I said I want to know what's so funny. Did you know did you know what's your nationality? Yeah, what's your nationality?
I'm Caucasian.
You white?
I'm from Ohio. Yeah.
You from Ohio?
Yeah.
Where's your forefathers from? Europe?
Probably.
Probably.
I'm 0.04% African.
Technically, everybody African.
23 and me.
Technically, everybody African.
I don't know how legit that is. That's what I said.
Hey, brother, this for you. You're an Israelite, all right? The Lord was not white, okay? He was a so-called black man. Flip it. All right, according to Revelations 1 and 13, according to Daniel 10 and 5. That's real, all right? The Da Vinci Code, they made a movie called The Da Vinci Code. And to basically sum it all up, what they found out was Jesus had blood relatives on this earth. And you are the blood relatives, all right? That's why they treat us so damn bad in this society, okay? Somebody give me...
I got one.
This is for you, all right? You're not an African American. You're not black. Black is not even recognized on the highest levels of the UN, because you gotta determine your nationality.
That's a color.
We don't even have a nationality. All right, African American is not a nationality. Black is a nationality. Our true heritage was stolen. Okay? We're Israelites, or Yasha'Allah, or sons of God. That's why you got the best we the best basketball players, we the best MMA fighters, we the best fighters in the world, we the best at everything, we the best scientists. We practically built America, and we practically invented everything in America, and we get no credit for it.
That's right.
And that ain't nothing to be ashamed of, you know? Now you don't have to walk around with your nose up high, you don't have to be arrogant, but that's for you to know. Because they won't teach it to you in your school system, because they dumb you down in the public school system sector. These are hundreds of different black inventors. From the stoplight, all right?
Combustion engine.
From the combustion engine, we created it all of it.
Even architecture of these buildings.
Give me Wisdom Psalm 5:1 real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all go. But this is for you to know. His name ain't Jesus Christ, all right? That's Jesus. Turn it back around. His name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. He is the deliverer. All right?
Let's read the Revelation. It's Revelation 1.